A tectonic plate is shifting in my worldview because I try to put God in all these boxes, but he keeps breaking straight through. I'm looking for stable ground, but he's turning my entire hermeneutics upside down. You see, there's this new information in which the implication suggests that my interpretation of God has missed the mark, and I don't know what to do. You see, I was way more comfortable when this was my worldview, but it's become clear that if I continue to see God through this, I will stray away from getting to know who he really is, to step into the vast unknown of information that seems to contradict the existence of him, or at least my current understanding of him. I have come to a crossroad in which I have three options given this new information that seems to contradict his existence. Option one, this new information doesn't fit into my box of God, and therefore God must be non-existent, or at least way more distant than my pastor insisted. My worldview has shifted. You're not even listening. God must be missing. There's just way too much suffering. This is option one. Well, what do you think? Option two, I choose to ignore this information in which the implication suggests that my interpretation of God is wrong. No, you're wrong. That just cannot be true. You're being deceived by the devil. Heck, he must be in you. I'm done talking. I'm through. I will ignore this and go back to my tiny little worldview in which there was still sunshine and rainbows and dodo birds still flew, where the sky is always blue and I'm happy having not a single clue. So I will put up all these fences and protect myself from you and make sure that my children are very scared of you. Don't go near those folks. They haven't got a clue. Stay here in my dream where the sky is always blue. Remember, kids, God loves all of you. As long as you stay here, if you go out there, then you're screwed. How dare you question God? That's very, very rude. And you, if you dare try to break through my dreamland that I deem as true, I will lash out and condemn you to hell. Well, this is option two. A lot of Christians choose option two. A tiny little bubble of ignorance and fear that they pathetically call a worldview. What do you think? Option three. The implication of this new information suggests that my interpretation of God has missed the mark. This new information has got my earth quaking, the evidence is stacking, and my worldview is lacking, but I can't pick option one because that's just not true. Everything in my entire life is pointed to the existence of you. I walk with him every day. God and I are glued. There's not a shadow of a doubt in my mind that his existence is true. And although the tectonic plates are shifting in my worldview, the cross is where I've planted my roots, and that cornerstone never moves. No earthquake could ever shake, could ever break the grace I've experienced when faced with the cross. With him I'm never lost. So, if God is true, and this evidence is too, then perhaps it is my worldview. My pride and my ignorance led me to believe that I could define you. But God and this new information just doesn't fit in the same box, so it's become clear that it is my ignorance that is keeping me locked from getting to know the God who fits in no box, breaks all locks at all costs. God, I trust you. As I step into this vast unknown of information that seems to contradict you, I know that in the end it will only reveal more of you. So, as the earth quakes and breaks and shakes, I will hold on to that rugged cross wherever it takes me, and I pray that every step of the way you will show me your world view.